First of all, Darrell, how do we reflect on Saturday?
Yeah, it was a game that could have gone either way, if we're honest. I thought we started the game really brightly. And they scored with probably their only second attack really, and we gave the ball away sloppily and got punished pretty convincingly. I thought we went a very attack-minded 3-4-3, and I thought you got to score when you're on top. And for the first 15-20 minutes, they didn't know how to handle us, and then the flaws of the 3-4-3 possibly came in a little bit with us giving cheap possession away on the first goal. But it was always in the football match, and the character of the boys is evident, isn't it? And they're learning, and we're moving on. It's a tough league. We're playing a bit of catch up, but I've got a massive amount of confidence in my players and my squad. Their adaptability is unbelievable. They change into the formations I want them to do. They take everything onto board, and you know we're nearly there. But don't want to keep saying that, obviously. But we was well in a game which could have gone either way.
It's a positive, isn't it? If we who watch you every week can't second guess Darrell Clarke, well, neither can the opposition.
I ain't going to change. Listen, everybody's got an opinion, and that's the beauty of it. I watch a football game and everybody's got an opinion, and everybody that wants to do it a different way if you're not winning football matches. Doesn't faze me. And like I keep saying to you, I don't read things, I don't listen to things. I have 100% focus and belief in what we're doing here as a football club and how we're going about it. We've actually done fantastic over the last 2 years. We've played 5 league games now where we've more than held our own in every game. And everybody look at the table, but for me, Rochdale 6 points off the playoffs last year with all the only changes in the squad. And the games I've watched them, they've been very unfortunate. So Rochdale, lacking a bit of confidence, it can happen to good squads, and I believe they've got a very good squad. Speaking to Keith Hill, he knows he's got a good squad of players. It's one of those games where we've shown character to come back into the game twice.
And the good thing as well, you've probably got 25 players knocking on your door for tomorrow now.
Well, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? We've got a lot of players, and they've got to keep the positivity, keep going. We've, like you say, it'll always be the case here. You've got to keep on at them, you've got to keep working hard. But games are won on fine lines still, and lots made of formations and me, tinkering and changing things, and that'll never change. So, I suppose people have to get used to that. But you look at the second goal against Rochdale. It's a blatant push in the back, and they score from the cross. You look at our game before that against Southend, the penalty, which we got an apology for. So all of a sudden, this is what I'm talking about, fine lines, is in all of a sudden that's 4 points to total, isn't it? We're on 8 points with a game in hand. So that's how League One is about. Yeah. He's everything, he's fine lines, and you got to keep narrowing those down. You got to keep working on what we're working, keep going as we're going, and keep ticking along. And tomorrow night's it's a massive opportunity for us to push ourselves into mid-table and catch up with one of their games. But it's going to be tough. Walsall made the playoffs last year. They haven't started great, but yet again another team that's performing quite well. What I've seen, and everyone is just finding their feet a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to pick out weak teams in this division, isn't it? Every team is capable of beating the other on its day.
Well, there isn't weak teams, and that's the fact of the matter is, and I was speaking to somebody the other day about it, there's so much millions and money now in the Premier League and the Championship. The League One and League Two and the Conference now is unbelievable standard. They've got good players in it. So there ain't easy games in football. I've said it all the time, and certainly in League One it's very, very, very competitive.
Yeah. Let's talk positives. Matty Taylor, 5 goals already. He's well on the way to 20 if he keeps this up.
Yeah, no, he's done well. He'll be disappointed in the first pass, the first one he gives away for the goal. But I've always asked my players for strength of character, and he's got it in abundance, as a lot of them. He made a mistake, get on with it, dust himself down, scores 2 goals. So, really pleased with his character, and obviously we know what Taylor's about. He puts the ball in the back of the net on a regular basis.
And Peter Hartley, an inspiration to other non-striking players. What an influence they can be in the opposition penalty area.
Yeah, we look very dangerous at set plays. We look like, we're a team that creates chances. Let's make no bones about it. I think we're very good to watch on the eye, albeit a little bit gung-ho at times. But I don't want to be a defensive manager. I play a 3-4-3 system at home. That's start a game 3-4-3. That's to attack, isn't it? Do we want to see attacking football? Do you know what I mean? And this is the questions get answered by managers all the time, innit? I think under John 3 years ago, did we play 4-2-3-1 every game? Yeah. Got relegated. Got a manager now that changes things. Do I always get it right? No. That's football, innit? I don't always get it right. But what I say is I believe in what I'm doing, and I'm fully focused in what I'm doing. You know, I've got to learn from mistakes. But for me, in that particular game, if we score early doors, the 3-4-3, everyone was pretty attacking that. And our fans want to see attacking football. They want to see entertaining football. You look at the gate that's gone up now, you know, we're over 8,000. When I came across as assistant, we're getting just over 5,000. I think the fans are appreciating what we're trying to do. It's going to be a bit of a transition year that I keep telling people. That's what it's going to be this year for us, I believe. And players need to keep improving. Management, myself, and my staff need to keep improving. But we're certainly getting the piece of the jigsaw all put together nicely.
Yeah, that was going to be my final. At the beginning of the season, we were dreaming of back-to-back promotions. But as long as you make progress, Darrell Clarke will be happy.
Oh, wow, listen, it never stopped me saying to the players they need to show me the top seat League One players. But let's have a bit of reality about the situation. Let's look where we are at a football club as it stands at the minute. Okay, we don't own an own training ground. Okay, we need a new stadium. Okay, 530 million was spent in the Championship on wages last year. Okay. What we're trying to do is, and what people need to see from the background is, we've built an unbelievable backroom team now. We've sorted out, a proper head physio. I've just brought another under-21s manager in later today, which we'll do a statement on. We have increased it. We've got a full S&C coach, full-time S&C coach. We are basically now heading towards trying to compete in League One to get into the Championship on the infrastructure of the coaching staff to get where we need to be. We're putting all the pieces of the jigsaw together. I'm not Houdini, we keep working to keep moving the club. Everybody now in football wants instant success. I want instant success. My players want instant success. Everybody wants that. There's a demand for that all the time. But also there has to be a reality, which I know a lot of our fans have got. And I know a lot of them are very, very sensible and understand that we are a building club. We're a building club that's moved forward very, very quickly. I know I've got 14 players in my team who are playing non-league football. So, what I call my senior ones. So, we're building. Are we getting overawed in League One? No. Do I think we'll be very competitive in League One? Yes. Do I think we'll improve as the season goes along? Yes. So, it could be good times. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out.